confidence doesn't disappear overnight. It erodes slowly through forgotten routines, postponed goals, the quiet loss of momentum that creeps in after 50. You start second-guessing yourself more. The voice of certainty that once said, "I've got this," becomes a whisper of, "Can I still do this?" But here's the truth. Confidence isn't a personality trait. It's a neural skill. And the amazing thing about skills? You can rebuild them. Coming up, we'll break down how confidence is wired in the brain, why small wins reshape identity faster than big goals, and how to restart your own confidence loop in just 7 days. The biology of self-belief. Inside your brain, confidence isn't abstract, it's chemistry. Each time you succeed, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, signaling you can handle this. Those chemicals strengthen neural pathways in the prefrontal cortex, reinforcing logical calm over emotional fear. That's why confident people seem grounded. Their brains literally trust their own responses. But when you stop experiencing small successes, whether physical, mental, or emotional, those circuits weaken. Self-doubt isn't a personality flaw, it's neural disuse. Like and subscribe to the channel so we can benefit you by creating more great content with you in mind. And as a thank you, download this video's free guide from the link in the description below. The midlife identity gap. At midlife, confidence isn't just about skills, it's about self-definition. Careers shift, bodies change, roles evolve. And if identity was tied to what you did, not who you are, that change feels like collapse. The paradox is that while experience deepens wisdom, it can also deepen caution. You've seen failure before, so your brain overestimates risk and underestimates capability. That's why rebuilding confidence after 50 starts with retraining perception, not chasing motivation. Stick around, because later in this episode, we'll cover the Confidence Rewire routine, a 3-minute daily ritual that literally changes how your brain predicts success. The Confidence Loop explained. Here's how the loop works. 1. Action creates evidence. 2. Evidence builds trust. 3. Trust fuels more action. That's the confidence loop. And the best part? It works in reverse too. No action, no evidence, no trust. Most people try to think their way into confidence. But your brain only updates beliefs through experiences. That's why small, consistent actions are more powerful than bursts of motivation. They continuously feed your nervous system the data that says, "I can handle this." The fear circuit and the courage circuit. Your amygdala, the brain's fear center, and your prefrontal cortex, the reasoning center, are in constant conversation. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the dominance of logic over panic. Every time you take a small risk and it doesn't go wrong, the brain adjusts its safety prediction. That's neuroplasticity at work. Your courage circuit literally expands. So the trick isn't no fear, it's new evidence. Each positive exposure weakens fear and strengthens calm control. Small wins, big shifts. Here's why small wins matter so much. They create rapid-fire confidence feedback loops. Each small success, walking an extra block, decluttering one drawer, calling a friend, triggers a microburst of dopamine and acetylcholine, 2 chemicals that enhance focus and satisfaction. Over time, those microbursts compound into identity shifts. The brain starts to expect success instead of doubt it. And the best part? The size of the win doesn't matter, only the repetition does. The Confidence Rewire routine. Here's the daily habit that retrains your self-belief loop. Step 1. The 60-second recall. Every night, recall one thing you handled well today, even if it was small. Your brain can't tell the difference between big and small victories. It just logs, "I succeeded." Step 2. The micro-action morning. Start each day with a simple action that finishes, like making your bed, drinking a glass of water, or a quick stretch. Completion fires dopamine, and your brain starts the day in proof mode. Step 3. The daily debrief. End your day with this phrase, "Today proved I can trust myself." It locks the feedback loop from thought to action to evidence to trust. The self-talk shift. Confidence collapses fastest through internal dialogue. Every "I can't" becomes a neural command. Every "I'll try" becomes a chemical hesitation. To rebuild, replace outcome-based language, "I must win," with identity-based language, "I'm the kind of person who shows up." This activates the brain's anterior cingulate cortex, the region that aligns self-image with action. When your words and actions align, the reward system reignites. The resilience dividend. Confidence built through adversity lasts longer because it's coded with resilience. Failures become feedback, not identity wounds. That's the dividend of neuro-resilient confidence. It doesn't vanish when life hits hard, it adapts. Every setback becomes a micro-recalibration in the loop, teaching your brain how to stabilize faster next time. The rebuild in motion. Confidence after 50 isn't about chasing youth, it's about mastering feedback. You're wiser now. You've got data, you've survived the storms. And your brain, still plastic, still potent, is waiting for new input. Every small win, every fulfilled promise to yourself, every quiet completion, that's a signal. And signals, repeated enough, become identity. The confidence loop lives. You don't need to find yourself. You just need to prove to your brain that you still show up. Start small, stay steady. Let repetition rebuild belief. Because confidence isn't lightning. It's the sunrise. Slow, dependable, and inevitable once you start facing the light again.